As promised, AQ is in the house. Morning Wood.
Looking rather fetching this morning, I must say.
Oh.
Oh, thank you. It's the
As if she
California
can
No, I
look
was
any
talking
other
about-
way.
Talking about Bobby.
Well,
I would never.
He says it every morning.
I would never say that.
What?
I don't think
You
I've.
wouldn't?
I don't think
Never.
I've ever said that in a morning wood that you look good. Morning wood.
You said my
looking
morning
good.
wood looks good? When were you looking? I thought I saw someone looking for the people. Yeah.
I need more coffee to get that taste out of my mouth.
People or glory hole?
People. I don't understand the glory hole concept.
Well, there's another online
You know-
hack. Go ahead.
I didn't know that was a thing until that movie, The Sweetest Thing. Have you guys seen that movie?
Not if there's a glory hole.
Sounds
in it.
familiar,
It's
but
hilarious. It's a chick flick, but it's hilarious. There's one part.
was it
it sounds
Cameron
familiar.
Diaz in it?
Cameron Diaz, Christina Applegate,
I
and
don't
Selma
know.
Blair.
I'm pretty sure I've seen
And then
that.
they sing
Oh,
a
I
song
did
in
see
it
that.
about your
Those
penis.
are like three of them, one of my favorite. I love all of them.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
But
But
you know-
anyway, there's a scene in it with a glory hole, and I was like, what the like? I had to like educate myself on what that exactly was, and I had no idea.
Wow. Really?
No.
You're so sheltered.
Well, there's an online.
Have you ever
It's a
done a
guy
glory hole?
thing.
There's an online catfish hack that I'm just going to quickly tell, and it's so clever, but it's just ridiculously clever. So it's gals that, when I say gal, that's their profile. They were born female. They were born on the internet as a female, but they may not be a female. And what they do is I've got a glory hole fetish. Come over. We'll never actually meet, but I'll suck you off on the other side of the glory hole. Really? Yeah. Well, never gonna see you, but it's some dude, I'm sure. And it's been going on. That scam is probably second only to the gal with the grandma sick in Uganda.
Maybe because I have a limp dick, but I just don't understand the whole glory hole concept.
Well, there's.
Well, yeah, is it better than a regular blowjob?
I'm just assuming
It's
that
anonymous.
it's yeah.
I mean, you stick your dick inside a hole and you have no idea who's on the other end.
Yeah, what if it's a
It could be
beaver?
that gal from Teeth.
Well, exactly, or it could be a razor blade. I mean, there's just a lot of really bad.
So many bad things. One
And-
good thing, so many bad things.
And it's remarkable that it's a thing because obviously it tells you that there are more people than I would ever had hoped are just in for the feeling. I need to be attracted to the person who's sucking me. End of story.
Yeah.
Whereas
I'd rather call
that's
the
the
asshole
whole-
the glory hole person. I just don't like the name, a glory hole. I just,
Yeah, but that's
It's
got.
a glorious experience.
Well, I guess you have to have an ass fetish to want to call it the glory hole. But
What if you had a glory hole of just asses? So,
you stuck your ass up to the hole?
now which would be you'd have your tongue
They
in the
would call
hole,
it a rim hole.
and then anonymous ass would
That sounds so
push itself up against.
romantic.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about just rimming any asshole.
I know how I feel about women just any asshole.
I know, right? 2 thumbs down.
Now, rimming certain assholes,
Yeah.
but not.
Big thumbs up. Could you have a glory hole for pussy?
I
Oh,
don't think women are desperate enough for that. In fact.
yeah, no,
That's
you're
why
right.
it's a guy thing.
Well, unless they've been with us once.
But it's not the desperation.
Well, we can't
it's
really
the,
fit through the hole though. It
it's
doesn't
the-
really
well,
work.
you'd have to.
Mechanics don't work.
You'd have to. Well, look at. You'd have to have like stirrups. Like pretend that you're going in for a little
Well, you're-
checkup.
Let me
Yeah,
just
well,
tell
you're
you
really
right
almost
now,
like your
women
legs
don't
would be
like
flat
stirrups.
against the wall. What?
That's right.
Women don't like
That's
stirrups.
right.
We don't like them.
You don't need.
Nothing to like about them.
How else do you get on the horse?
How about leg press?
That's a little better.
So then the guy would. So you think they should be standing up and they just kind of walk up like a urinal?
No, I'm thinking their legs have to be plastered against up above straight up.
Oh, maybe like a seat.
Here's
with
the
a
hole. It's because to get close enough, you
Okay.
have to really.
So a kneeler, like a confessional,
Yeah.
for the guy.
I'm
or
sorry,
whoever.
Jewish. I don't know. Go ahead.
A kneeler. So you kneel up, and then there's like a raised platform,
Right.
and they're up above on a chair kind of device with a hole.
Well, they have those swingers clubs, not churches. There is chairs like that. Now, if there was chairs like that, I would go to church.
See, I don't think I could do a glory pussy hole. I have to be attracted to the pussy I'm eating
I
too.
don't like the idea at all. I want to know what's back
Yeah,
Exactly.
I know exactly.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not into surprises.
No, yeah, not to that level.
Yeah. All right. Well, so no glory holes here.
Now,
Giving
glory,
or receiving.
glory, glory, hallelujah. I'm sorry. Matt, I was
There's
wondering
got to
what-
be a hymn we can make to this.
where they
the
got that
glory
name.
hole hymn.
The Battle Hymen of the Republic.
Okay, I end on that
I
one.
got it long before
All right.
that one.
Where would one find an actual glory? If you wanted to put your dick in a glory hole, where
Swing,
would you go?
Vegas Swingers Club. All they have BDS rooms, and
What
there's.
if you don't want to go out of state? Then what?
Well, you could find it here.
Well, there's swingers. There's
Yeah.
private swingers.
Is it only a swingers thing? Like you
No,
won't
no,
find it
no.
At the nightclub?
No, I think there are people who actually have them. in
Hollywood,
homes,
West
too.
Hollywood. There's probably one on every single corner. Probably in the back of a 7-Eleven in West Hollywood, you will find a glory hole.
I know I mailed that package weeks ago, but they haven't received it.
I've never seen
Did
one
I
in
put it
the
in the
flesh.
wrong slot?
What's that?
I've never seen one in the flesh. Only
Well,
on TV. Doesn't
We
count.
should
You've
take
never
you
seen
to
a
the
cock
Vegas.
in
We
the
should
flesh?
take you to a Vegas.
I didn't know
swingers
you
club.
were a virgin. Nice
I
luck.
may fucking well be. You know what I get a lot of at the club? Oh, so you're asexual. I'm like,
Before you even open your
No.
mouth?
no. Well,
No,
it'll be like, oh, do you have a boyfriend? And I'm like, no. And they're, oh, well, when was the last time you had sex? And I'm like, I don't know, a couple years. And they're like, oh, so you're asexual. That's their immediate response. And it's like, no, I'm just not having sex with you. Okay? Big
That's a good one.
difference.
Please do that after they tip you well.
Big difference.
Yeah, really.
Wow.
But I've gotten that quite a few times.
Wow.
Oh, I can imagine you could write a book about the idiotic things that guys say in clubs. And I have a chapter.
Yeah, I was going
dedicated to myself. You, I know, have a chapter.
I do have a chapter, yes.
You've told her that story, but off air.
Yeah.
About. Have you?
I don't know if I ever.
Which
So
one?
this was a few years ago.
On air.
We used to go to strip clubs a lot. He actually took me there for the first time when I was in a breakup with the gal, and then we got hooked. Then we were going like every 2 weeks that summer, I think. And we had lots
Really?
of stories. But one of my favorite stories is there was a Russian gal, and she was older, but she had a nice body. And we were talking, and then she took me upstairs for a lap dance. And then she started doing the lap dance. The music was going, and she just kept going. And I didn't say anything, and she didn't say anything. And so 5 songs went by, I guess, and we're finishing up, and she's like, "That'll be $200." And I'm saying, "No."
You expect
You never
one
see it.
song?
You didn't say any. I mean, I said I can afford 40. That's all I can give her. So I give her 40. I got out with my life.
What is it? Is it
Well, it's supposed to be
20
per
a song?
song. Yeah.
$20?
Well, you know, they're supposed to tell you, and they're supposed to ask you if you want to continue if a song ends. And she didn't say anything or do anything. So in my mind, you know, there was no verbal
trying
or
to
written
play it.
contract.
Like a good Jewish lawyer, pulled out a contract. Right here at the bottom, it says you need to ask me. Good for you.
Well, now I've printed those up, so now I do show those. But you know, that was my virgin moment.
I'm just surprised that the bouncer didn't come out.
I'm very surprised, and
Yeah,
she was
usually they'll
Russian
be
too.
like, time's up.
Yeah, well, that
They're supposed
it was bad on her for not doing it.
Exactly.
But-
I taught her a lesson.
You did. 'Cause That's just
frankly,
rude.
he
It
didn't
is
have
rude.
any more money. I mean, he was being
I-
truthful.
It was fun though. She was good. Yeah. She wouldn't dance with me anymore after that. I don't know why. Anyways, that's my one of my stories. And then of course HD's got stories, but we won't go.
I've got stories for days.
Oh, good. Okay,
Both
maybe
new and old.
you know what? Maybe we'll do a podcast all together, and we'll talk about our strip club stories.
How about after we go to the strip club?
If we go to a strip club.
We're smoking on air.
Oh yeah, that's right. We're smoking on air.
Oh,
We're
we
gonna
are?
share our greenery with you guys.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's politically incorrect to say you guys, but apologies. I'm still gonna say it.
You folks,
Well, I say gals all the time, and I get some people who don't like that.
even to guys.
Yeah, especially to guys. If I say you gals to guys, you see that? You see it? That shiner right there?
I thought guys was okay, although
It's not really
We
anymore.
are taught-
but
we
like,
are
I don't
taught-
care.
the waitresses we train or taught, tell them not to say hi guys to the table. It is kind of a little too informal.
That's an informal setting.
But I don't know what's politically
How
incorrect
about,
about it.
how about hey bitches?
Like it offends somebody.
I like that one better. I guess because, well, what if they don't identify as a guy?
Oh, is that where they're going
That's
with
why.
it?
Yeah. They want you to say like, "Hey there."
Hey, they.
folks,"
Hey.
or, "Hey everyone." You got to keep it neutral now because everything's offensive.
I'm dating a trans. Can we have some respect here?
She would
I
have.
mean,
She
I
would
mean,
agree
that's
with.
offensive.
She'd be right in with
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, that's the new.
At this moment, she's looking for an escort for herself in Vegas.
Oh, so she's not here anymore. Whatever happened? Well, we'll talk about this. Well, the new thing on some of the swipe apps is they have a slot where you identify yourself. And so whenever I see somebody, even if it's a demonstrative female that says he, she, they, or whatever underneath, it's like I'm okay with the alphabets, but I when you have to tell me that you're a female in that way,
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
kind of kill the buzz.
Well, but you have to get used to it because you're at that age. You're looking for that age group.
I don't have to
That's
get used
them.
to anything.
Well, don't. But isn't
No,
that like?
no, the preponderance is not that.
Okay.
It really isn't. It's still the minority.
I
They
agree.
want to make us believe that it is
Oh, I see what
the
you mean.
majority. But I
See,
even
I'm thinking field where you've got 16 choices for gender.
yeah, that one. But see, that's field. I kind of get the field, folks. It's the
Okay.
ones
All right.
that
so you're
aren't
talking-
in that.
Gotcha.
That
Gotcha.
push it. Yeah.
I'm in a field frame of mind these days.
I think I got me a live one on field.
I got 2 more this morning. I don't know if they're live or not, but we'll find out. You know,
Necrophilia.
it's not on my bucket list, but hey, whatever. You know, I'm
Ooh,
open.
that would be the fuck it list, because you would reach the end of your bucket list with something on your bucket list, which is having sex.
The bucket list is who you want to fuck, right?
Well, not necessarily fuck. It's just your sexual
Could be
bucket list.
positions. It could be.
It's all the fantasies that you have, because if you listen to our show, it's not all about the fucking.
Can a dead person be on this list?
Well, that's what I was saying. It kind of the nexus of the fuck it and the bucket list is, the bucket list is things you want to do before you die.
So I could realize my fucking list of fucking Marilyn Monroe.
That'd be a good one.
To know when they get to that virtual reality sex thing,
Yeah.
you know that they're gonna be selling licenses for dead
Wow.
hot actresses that you want to fuck.
Another reason to stay healthy. So I have something to live for.
I know. But please have that technology sometime before we hit our bucket list.
Did you guys ever watch Black Mirror?
Okay?
Black Mirror?
No.
Black
Really?
Mirror.
No.
Black Mirror.
Oh,
Mirror.
Black Mirror. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's an anthology, right? It's like each show is standalone. It was and it's kind of like a freaky Twilight.
Yeah, somebody was telling me about that, and I
You
yeah.
never saw it? Okay, well, the
Were you-
reason I brought it up,
Yes.
it's a really good show. It's kind of freaky, though.
Yeah, good.
There's an episode in it where these two guys, they're best friends. They both are married with kids. They both play a video game where you can like make up your virtual self. And in this game, it was like a virtual reality game. You could like have sex in it. So the two guy friends, one of his virtual personas is a female. And then I think it's like a kung fu game. They're like fighting, and then they end up having sex with each other on the game.
Oh,
And then they kind of start this like online affair. And then they were like, oh, well, it's not gay because this is like a female. But they were both kind of like hesitant in the beginning because they are two men having like virtual sex. And apparently because of, Black Mirror, you feel everything that happens in the game. So they pretty much are actually having sex without the person being there.
Wow.
So anyway, it's a really good show. That
No, it is.
episode
I've got
was
to- I've
very
got to.
interesting. I think it's the first episode of the last season.
Wow.
Have you
But
seen them all?
I've seen them all. I can find it for you if it's not that one.
Would you watch again?
Yeah, totally.
Was that on Netflix?
Yes. It's a really
Yeah.
good show.
There, Netflix. Just what I'm thinking about deleting them. They always do that to me.
I love.
I think
I
they-
could
How
never.
can you delete? I would never.
I know.
Well, because it's like
I'm looking for my next
I'm
show.
not watching it, and then all of a sudden you see. I think you're an
You gotta
ambassador
just
for
know what
Netflix.
to
They
watch.
sent you
Are you an
to get-
ambassador?
to get me back on.
I should be.
They implanted this. Oh,
She's
that guy's-
movie fishing you.
He's thinking about, exactly. He's thinking about canceling Netflix. So
Stream fishing.
work your magic.
I guess stream fishing could be a thing
Well, you know,
in real life too.
What's that's called? They have a reality show of where you reach down and you're pulling catfish out of the. It's a real southern thing.
The hand catfish hand.
Yeah.
drawer. I know what you're
Tell me
talking
what's
about.
it called?
I
Catfish.
forget what it's called. I never
What?
watched it.
Oh, you're talking about the game?
Hillbilly, catfish, handfish, catfish. I don't fucking know.
What?
I think hillbilly is in the title though.
Well, it is, but there's a term for
Hillbilly
Hillbilly-
Elegy? Wasn't that with Glenn Close?
Hand catfishing.
catfish catching with hand. What's it called? Oh, no, Edling. Ah!
Continue
It just
to-
came. It just came up. Noodling.
Noodling.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
It's where you
Live stage
reach
it.
down and
Don't you have to like go in their mouth?
yeah, and I'm not sure
Sounds
why.
like an
you-
episode of Survivor.
and these things are like this big.
That's why I wouldn't do
What?
it. You,
And muddy Mississippi River kind of thing. It's a very southern deal. And
Oh,
you're not
I
you're
can't
not knowing
watch
what you're. Speaking of glory hole, that's like the glory hole of
the
rivers.
rivers,
You know,
yeah.
not sure where your hands going.
Oh man.
I hope they don't dangle any other
Oh.
bait down
I
there.
think that'd be
Oh,
more painful.
I'm just the things they do in the South. I don't know.
Something tells me though that the gals that are doing it are. It's got to be.
Oh, there are gals doing it.
Oh yeah, it's a thing, you know. And they always get some hot looking gal that you'd never think would do it. It's noodle. I want to noodle with this gal.
Wow.
They're probably getting paid to do it on shit.
Yeah,
Let's
thank
hope.
you. I know. Let's hope.
Jeez.
Well, maybe not. They like it so
Let's
much.
even-
Anyway, we are OT. Okay. Bye bye.
I'm guessing that